Gasol backing up that center position.
Well, Gasol, has that size to battle bigger centers inside, and then, Koupas, who can at times struggle in strength matchup, really has great quickness. So an excellent defender for a 7-footer, defending pick and rolls, the versatility to make rotations, slide across the lane and get rebounds. This guy's a very good backup center in the league.
Evans. A beautiful reverse layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Aflalo dishes to Blake. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Blake. Charlotte needs to get a shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
The defense hasn't done a good job of stopping him down in the paint area. They're setting up shop down there, anchoring in, and making it pay.
Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. Rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Kick out to Aflalo. Pass to Turioff. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 9 points for Barnes.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
That's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Kicks to Aflalo. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Hornets lead by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Come on. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. So on the floor for Memphis, Corey Brewer is up there with Evans. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jennings. And it's Smith in the center position. Charlotte leading by 15. Calderon with him. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And it's Wright missing. Shots good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he had the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Jennings kicks to Smith. And he jams it in.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Yeah, you got to love his determination.
Bazemore dishes to Wright. Smith again. Jefferson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And here's Jennings. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Adrian's got his fourth rebound in this one.
You have to give credit to the Grizzlies for being right in the playoff race to the very end last season. Certainly, nobody wanted to see them in the first round.
Here's Bazemore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bazemore's got 9.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
This is DeBrewer. It's back to Jennings. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. Misses from close range. Boy, you said it, the Grizzlies with a team that nobody wanted to see in the first round, and they showed why with a great series against the Thunder.
Well, they took the Thunder to 7 games. They actually had a 3-2 advantage in that series, but couldn't pull it off. Still a great showing for the Grizzlies as that 7th seed.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diaw's checked in. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Charlotte. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jefferson down low. Lewis on him. And yes, sir, that one drops. 17 points for Al Jefferson.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And he gets it to go.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Now Calderon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He kicks it to Diaw. Back to Calderon. 6 on the shot clock. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Al Jefferson last season posting about 22 points and 11 boards. Still not selected as an all-star. And when you think about it, Big Al undoubtedly one of the most productive players never to receive an all-star nod.
Robinson goes in. It's tipped. Lewis passes to Robinson. And here's Morrow outside. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for Jefferson. Flalo comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Jose Calderon. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and a halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work, but there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. Here's Diaw. No good. Great D that time from Batum. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morrow's got 22 points.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Barnes kicks to Diaw. Passes it to Blake. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Batum with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Koufos. Trying to get open is Lewis. And it's Koufos missing. Charlotte leading by 16. Blake kicks to Barnes. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Batum. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
And a follow kicks to Turioff. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Turioff's got 6 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And here's Morrow outside. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Al Jefferson is checked in for the Hornets. Wright comes in for Boris Diaw. Out left to the wing. Here's Blake. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 11.
And for Charlotte, as you said, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have gone.
Here's Kufis, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Aflalo with a screen on Robinson. And there's the feed to Aflalo. The dish to Jefferson. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Charlotte. Blake dishes to Wright. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lewis kicks to Batum. Ring shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Blake kicks to Wright. Feeds it to Jefferson. And he can't jam it through.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Batum for 3, but they recover it. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. For 3. 8 points for Batum.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Blake kicks to Wright. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Can't connect from short range. And stolen by Aflalo. Jefferson with it. Rashard Lewis covering. Jefferson kicks to Wright. And Jefferson, here we go. And it's blocked by Lewis. Pass to Kufis. It's stolen by Jefferson. Blake passes to Aflalo. Kicks it to Blake to stop the drought. And that is good. Blake's got 14 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much.